All right, tubies, tubers, noobers, we back. Same old. Last couple days of this here double feature format before we get Kamigawa, baby. Before we get the new stuff, the good stuff. But for now, hit that like and subscribe button, because if you don't, I'm going to pass this caretaker. If you don't hit that like and subscribe, I'm going to pass this card. Okay, now that you've got that out of the way. Yeah, haven't seen this one in a long time. Obviously, it's clearly nuts. 4/4 hexproof already, right? Yeah, I mean, you know, if you've seen this card at all, you know how good it is. If it sits on the battlefield for more than a couple turns, even one turn is often good enough. You're gonna win the game. What are we passing? An Organ Hoarder, Spider, Ludovic, but Caretaker is one of the best cards that you can open. And how about getting past a Halpak Piper to follow up on that Caretaker Werewolf? Yeah. All right, we've got a plan. Good green start, not much to say here. Losing out on a statue, Duel for Dominance, another good green card, I suppose, but this is a fantastic green start. Don't think green is necessarily the best color in this format. I think it's kind of weak overall, but there are some good cards that you can get in it, and well, when you have one of the top green cards, top rares period, makes it a little bit better for you. And then of course the Piper is just pretty good in general. Do we want to follow it up with another green card? We could just take the Hookhand Mariner to stay green. 4 mana 4/4 is no joke. This card does win a bunch of games. Question is just taking like the Flame Blessed Bolt better? Early interaction is going to be key. I think if this was a Braid, I would definitely take it over the Mariner. But this is probably a little bit closer because it's just the Bolt. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pass this and just take the Mariner. Mariner's a really solid green common, and helps cut the signal a little bit better. Again, I think if that was in a Braid, I would take it, but Flame Blessed Bolt, I'm not. And we get rewarded here with a Bleed Dry. Now I'm really happy with that Mariner pick, as Bleed Dry looks to be the best card in this pack. Solid removal. Passing a Scavenger and a Carriage. The nice thing is, if we end up in black-green, we'll also have a few ways to bring back creatures, right? So some Graveyard Recursion for like Caretaker could do some work, although you don't expect this to necessarily die. Best card here looks to be the Duelcraft Trainee. But I think I'd rather just take like the Seed Zombie or the Shady Traveler here to stick with the black. I already have 3 4-drops and a 6-drop. I kind of want to lower the curve, and Zombie is a really, really solid 2-drop. So let's stick with the Bleed Dry there. And yeah, I'll just take the Blood Fountain here. I think you could probably make an argument for the Nebelgast Intruder. I think it's probably the strongest card. But if you're going to end up in black, you always want to get at least one Blood Fountain because it's just so much value. Okay, Eccentric Farmer now, a fantastic choice. I don't think it's as good in this double feature format as it was in Midnight Hunt standalone, but there are still plenty of good graveyard synergies. I mean, we just picked up the Blood Fountain, and it helps you make your land drops, so easy pickup there. Yeah, fantastic green-black start right now. 1 bomb, 1 pretty powerful rare, some good cards otherwise. Dawnheart Disciple, the only on-color card for us here. I don't think we're going to take it. I mean, the majority of the werewolves are humans, or maybe all of the werewolves are humans, but I don't think that's what we want to do here. I think we'd rather stay open to the idea of like Binding Geist or Flip the Switch, perhaps. I guess we'll just keep taking it. I mean, the Disciple's not terrible, it's just not as exciting. We pick up a Timberland Guide here, that seems fine. Maybe we can somehow wheel that Duel for Dominance in one of those earlier packs we saw. Not expecting it to, but that would be good. Oh man, just finished up the stream today and had a really... wow, Gluttonous Guest, nice. Had a really spicy triple, what is it called? Biogenic egg? No, bioluminescent. That blue and 2 for that 0-4 egg that scries 2, and then when you sacrifice it, it comes back as a 4-4. We had 3 of those eggs with the by invitation only, the White Wrath. But the White Wrath makes you sacrifice creatures. So that was a really, really fun one. Just thought I would mention it because of how unique it was. A couple good playables here. I guess if we're going to play one Disciple, we might play a second. I do like No Way Out, but we'll see about this. Rotting Reunion can be played. Millipede can be played. And a Return to Nature. Alright, not a bad one. Sad that we opened, wow, absolute junk in pack number 2 here. Only card we're going to take is Spore Crawler, and we're not going to wheel anything. But there aren't too many playables in this pack anyways. There's like a Wandering Mind, a Painter's okay, Infantry. Yeah, weak pack overall. Only card for us, Spore Crawler. It's a good green common. Not the card you want to first pick. And it's even worse knowing that we're not going to wheel anything, but so be it. Hopefully we can get past some good stuff. And yeah, we get past a removal spell here. I'm going to take the Duel for Dominance. We have plenty of creatures already. We have 10 creatures out of 12 playable cards, so getting some more removal is kind of nice. Already have quite a few creatures to enable the Coven as well. That gives us, what, 2 removal spells now? Bleed Dry and Duel for Dominance. Yeah, looks good. Wow. That's... Ah, Biolume Egg. That's the one I'm talking about, not Bioluminescent. This is the egg that I was talking about having 3 of in our sacrifice deck, but that's a Halana and Elena, and I don't think we're going to be passing that one. Another fantastic card. I mean, we're not really locked into black, so we could definitely just move over into green-red fully, but at the very least, that's gonna be a splash card as we pick up a nice little Hound Tamer here. This card is so good. 3 mana, 3/3 trample with that ability, already way above average in limited, and then yeah, the flip side just makes it even better. So fantastic 3-drop. We get another Siege Zombie here over nothing. Okay, yeah, we'll take it. Cavalry's filler. Recruit's not very good. Bloodseeker doesn't look great. I guess you could take Dread Fugue if you really wanted to, but Siege Zombie looks good. I think I kind of want to take the combat trick here, the Witch's Web. I mean, I have 9 humans in the deck, but I don't really think I want to be running these Dawnheart Disciples, do I? I don't know. Let's take the combat trick here, past the Crushing Canopy, I guess. I could actually see taking the Crushing Canopy too. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, I think we're going to take the Crushing Canopy. It's another good main deck card. 3rd Dawnheart Disciple, or we take this Baneblade Scoundrel. I mean, I suppose the Disciples do get better in multiples, but they're not very exciting. Sporeback Wolf here. We might not run that, huh? Because I guess we're trying to overload on the human count. Spellrune Painter came back. If we do end up in red, that will be fine, though not exciting. Raise the Effigy would be fine as well if we end up in red. But I don't really see a reason to do so. Let's see. So black is only really giving me Bleed Dry and some creature recursion, and the Seed Zombies are fine. A lot of times when you don't get a lot of removal, you try to get combat tricks to replace. Pick up an heirloom here over Candle Guide Sentry for potential fixing. Okay, remember, one more pack to go, so we're not in a bad spot. As we open an Ill-Tempered Loner and a Briarbridge Tracker. Also a duel for dominance in the pack, but... Wow, 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 wow. I mean, I think Ill-Tempered Loner is much better than Briarbridge Tracker, but the double red is kind of turning me off of it. And it's not like Tracker's bad, so I think I'm going to take the Tracker here and pass the Ill-Tempered Loner. I think we're just planning on being green-black splashing the Helana and Elena, as much as that hurts. Damn, we're getting past an Adeline here too. That's fine. We have a good choice here in the form of what, the Foreboding Statue. Solid 3-drop, helps fix for our Helana and Elena, and ramps up to the Caretaker. Good enough for me. What are cuts right now? We probably don't need this bat. We have no life gain. There's a third Siege Zombie here if we wanted to, but I think we're just going to take the Wolfkin Outcast, right? 4 werewolves right now. Actually, that is not as many as I thought we would have. But still seems good over, what, Flame Blessed Bolt, perhaps? Yeah, I think it's still right to take the green card over the cheap red interaction. As we get maybe an Undying Malice here for another trick. It seems fine. Parasitic Grasp is a good pickup, so would another statue, so would Evolving Wild, so would Bird Admirer, but I think I need the removal. As much as it sucks passing 2 pieces of fixing, I think this is the right way to play it. Wow, Rise of the Ants is so good. Okay, yeah, we have a really solid green-looking list. Baseline green list with some splashy good cards. I'm not going to play Behemoth, right? Although I guess our deck is just like mono creatures. Yeah, we might have a spot for that. So many, wow, what? This is pick 8 and we're getting a Diregraph Horde and another Foreboding Statue. That's crazy. I mean, Diregraph Horde is amazing, but I guess we would just want the extra fixing here? That's nuts to me. Alright, these last few pickups don't look like we're going to get anything relevant. We can cut the Gluttonous Guest. The Zombie Wheel. Yeah, I'm going to just cut all 3 of these Dawnheart Disciples, I think. Run the Siege Zombies instead. Okay. So how well did we do? We're a little bit short on removal. We have a Bleed Dry, a Crushing Canopy, a Duel for Dominance, and a Parasitic Grasp. Creature quality is pretty darn good, though. We've got a frickin' Caretaker, Helana and Elena, a Piper, a Hound Tamer. Yeah, looks good to me. Now the question is, how are we going to divvy up our lands? Probably want like 7 swamps, 2 mountains, and 8 forests. That looks pretty good to me. Yeah, I just don't think these Dawnheart Disciples are what we want. Alright. We're rank 13 going into this draft. I don't know. There had to be a different route. I mean, Like I said, I think I like taking the Mariner over the first Flame Blessed Bolt. Yeah, I guess we got past the Helana and Elena, so it's not like I was drawn to red for anything else except for that, so yeah. I think we're good. See if we can get some good games here. That is a pretty darn awkward hand, holy smokes. You could keep this. I mean, I'm on the draw. I have 7 swamps in the deck. I think I'm going to play it safe in Mulligan, but I don't think that would be a terrible hand. This one I'm going to keep, though. We're going to lose the Blood Fountain here. We're on the draw, so any one land is going to give us Spore Crawler on turn 3. Perfect. Oh, wow. That was even the one of the mountains for our Helana and Elena. As we... Oh. Guess how many mountains are in the deck? That's right, 2. Just a deck of file, it's okay. So game plan here is to... Well, I guess we'll just take this hit. I was gonna say maybe we play out the Halpak Piper first, but we'll just play the Helana and Elena and immediately make a 5-4. Because if they have a removal spell, they're gonna want to kill the Helana and Elena here. And the Spore Crawler gives us some good value. Yep. Two mountains in the deck and we draw them both. We're probably gonna have a hard time with that Whispering Wizard. If it makes even more than this one token, we're gonna be in bad shape. Ooh, if they're just gonna animate their, or rather activate their Triskaidekaphile, that would be a good sign for us though. No, they have a Vivisection, draw 3, make another token, okay. Well, we do have a pretty nice turn now, where we get to attack for 5 with the Spore Crawler. And then we get to put our Outcast for free, which untaps. And then we get to put out our Morkret Behemoth for free. And then we're going to flip our Piper. Hopefully find another creature. Yeah, I guess we take the statue. Alright, well, we just put out... How much power and toughness on the board? We had 7 power and toughness last turn. Now we have, let's see, 13, 17, 22. I lied. Maybe we're in okay shape. That's funny. And the Behemoth has... oh man, that's not good. Huh. Okay. Oh, it's nighttime. Oh, I can't even, Oh, crap. I need to double spell this turn, but I can't. Because if I duel for dominance, I'm going to lose way too much life. Are we just dead to that? Sheesh. Wow, that's really bad. Alright, I guess I'm gonna statue and pass. We're gonna lose to our own werewolf friend. We need them to cast 2 spells this turn, or we need to draw a swamp. What? They have 2 of them? Oh my god. That is bananas. I mean... That's not even good. If I play this out, we just lose. Or rather, if I play it out and attack, we just lose. Wow, this is a weird game. Oh, you know, no, we are just dead. Because these double trigger, I'm pretty sure is how it works. Yeah, I'm pretty sure those double trigger. I mean, maybe they don't see it, but I think if I block one creature, they get to deal double the damage that that creature takes. Oh my lord. Well, maybe they don't see it. I don't think I can beat that, though. That's so crazy. Oh, this is a funny game. I think that's how it works. I think they get 2 triggers. So I'm pretty sure I'm just dead here. If they attack with both of their Avengers and like the flying tokens. But we have to, I mean, they have to find the play. If they don't see the play, then maybe we have a chance. They have something they're thinking about. Okay. Yeah, I think they found the play. Alright, good game. Not much I can do about that. 5, 6, 10. Yeah, we just lose. That's so crazy. Good stuff, though. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright, I want to see the double trigger happen, but we're just dead here. I don't think there was any way around it. Double Hellpack Avenger. Would not have thought I would lose this game, but here we are. Yeah, they get a trigger from both. That's too good. Oh my gosh, we lost that much ranking? That's nuts. So what if I don't play the Averbruck and instead duel for dominance? But the only way I kill one of their creatures is if I duel with a 5+ power creature. I'm pretty sure we still lose that game. Maybe it's close, though. Maybe it's... Nah. Playing the Averbruck maybe cost me. Because maybe that's just leaving myself dead on board. And holding up duel for dominance can potentially give me some more outs. But that was going to be rough no matter how we did it. Yikes. I guess, wait. When did I have the duel for dominance? Maybe I could have... The turn they played the first and before they played the second fought with it? I don't know. In any case, we'll move on to the next game. Try to recoup some of that lost rating, because that was a beating. Nice little curve out here. Don't have anything to do with the Piper. Our opponent currently not doing anything, so that's good for us. Excuse me. Oh, they have Luna Rejection for a werewolf. Good beats. And then they miss a land drop. Alright. So they have to discard a card. That sucks for them. And it's nighttime too, so I'm gonna play out the Mariner instead. It's more immediate pressure. Oh, okay. Well, now it all comes to light. They're playing all of the colors. So let's just go ahead and bleed dry and smack them for 8. Our statue's going to untap end of turn. We really don't want them having that extra mana, and we have enough pressure here that I don't think we need to hold open that bleed dry for anything else. That's not good enough. They're not dead on board though, right? They block here, take 7, go to 2. I guess let's get the Piper online. See if we can find a good creature. Yeah. Attack with everything. And we don't want to use Malice in case they do have Wrath. We want to just hold it. Alright. Well, that was not a very exciting game. So what did we do? We lost 15 and gained 7 or something? Alright, what rank was I? 28? Gained 8? Ay, 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 ay. I want to go back and replay that first game. I mean, I can't expect my opponent to have a second Ill-Tempered Loner, but I don't remember when I drew that duel for dominance, and if there was a... Like, maybe there was a time that I could have just 2-for-1 myself. No, but then they just play the second Ill-Tempered Loner and the same position happens, right? Then it's the same scenario as that last turn. It just depended if I played the Aberbruck or held open the final, or the double duel. I guess if I just pass the turn, they make the same all-out attack. I can put the... Well, if I lose the statue, then I don't have the outs of drawing a black source the second time around, but... Interesting game. Kind of sucked, but interesting game. Fun deck, though. The funny thing about the Caretaker is I've definitely beat it more times than I've lost to it. It's actually crazy how many times I've beaten Aberbruck Caretaker on stream. But it feels like I've also lost more times when I've had it than won. But what are you gonna do? Alright, on the play here, and man, once again, these hands are just so brutal. Pretty risky. Pretty risky indeed. It's got high payoff, but we can do so much better with this deck. Yeah, that looks better to me. We'll go ahead and pitch the farmer here since we already have 3 lands and a statue. Turn 1 Bloody Fountain, yeah. Doom Dissenter, so maybe they have some exploit. I don't know. Remember, we only have... Okay, I have to go double check. I'm pretty sure I only have 2 mountains in the deck. I didn't add 7 mountains and 2 swamps, did I? No, we drew a bunch of swamps last game, didn't we? I don't know. I'm like psyching myself out now. I keep drawing some crazy ratios, it feels like. Alright, they might be looking for land here. Yeah, they bricked. And that means we hopefully get to punish them with the Piper, because if they don't kill it, we get to unload. It could even be right here, if they don't have a spell, to let my Piper flip. Oh, no, they're gonna go for it. Alright, what are we losing out on then? Guess I exile the Mariner, because the Hound Tamer and Outcast are just better. Now we go activate. Activate. Play out our land. Flip it to night. Oh god! And hit the Caretaker. This person's a friend of the stream. They know it's all over. Okay. Well, Alpac Piper has been pretty good. Alright, we're right back where we started. We lost 1, and then we won 2. Back to 13. I feel kind of bad, but... I mean, if they're gonna lose while Mana's screwed, it might as well be versus the nuts, right? Alright, GG go next. And hey, okay. What a good looking hand. Oh, I didn't actually check on my mana distribution, but again, I assumed I added the right amounts. Just kind of unlucky. On a mulligan to 6. Turn 2 zombie, turn 3 statue, turn 4 maybe kill something, turn 5 one of these things. So they play a ghoulish procession. Oh, hello. Well, now we want to just rip off a couple lands in a row. That's the idea draw. Ideal, rather, not idea. Ideal. ID? Ideal. Idea. What do I keep saying? Anyway. Okay. Versus red-black, I don't think Crushing Canopy is going to get much better, and I'm going to main phase it so that it doesn't flip to nighttime for them. Thought that was Helana and Elena for a second. Double block, give them a card, and lose my... I don't think I can afford to lose my statue, so we're going to let them have a card and then just grasp the Tovolar. Alright, one more land off the top, and we are looking real good. Sure, I'm going to take 8, but that's no big deal. Not a land. Alright, well, let's attack with the zombie and then sack the zombie and play the behemoth, I guess. So we're gonna have a 7-6 and a 5-5 now. So even if they kill my behemoth, the Thresher still blocks Puppeteer by itself. Nice, just get a pass here. Let's play Tracker. I think I'm just going to attack with the behemoth. We wanted to play the Tracker pre-combat so we get the duel for dominance. We're doing this now to get the counter. And now it's going to flip back to daytime. I don't think I need to sack the clue there and try to find a land. If they kill my Thresher this turn, it's a little bit unfortunate. Not finding that land, though. Let's try to find it here. Oof. Hmm. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. They can ping me to 1? Okay. Looks like we might lose this game, but it's close. They don't have me dead on board, at least. I cannot block. Really hoping they just go for like a Grizzly Ritual here. Oh. Well, they can't eat an alive. Magma Pummeler for 1. Okay, it's gonna flip it back to daytime. Jeez Louise. Yeah, unlucky. Yep, GG's. Dead on board. Wow. That sucked. So the other play I could have made instead of sacrificing the clue, I guess, was just to play the 4/4 and not attack. If I play the 4/4 and don't attack, and they don't have anything, they can't attack. It wouldn't have flipped to night, so their Menace Werewolf would have just been a 2/3 still. They wouldn't be able to ping any of my creatures. Yeah. I mean, I think it was maybe a little bit greedy to sack the clue, but odds were we're gonna find a land. Oh man. We're 2-2 with this deck? That's kind of unfortunate. But yeah. I guess I had so much gas in my hand that we just wanted to live a couple more turns, so maybe I should have just played out the 4/4 to buy more time. I don't know. Okay, this is a fine keep on the draw. Hopefully they don't come out too quickly. Really freaking good at drawing the mountains. Nice. Opponent didn't do anything on the first 2 turns, so don't really care if they ambush that. Sure. Let's go with Hound Tamer this turn. And then we can potentially play Outcast next turn if we want to. Find a trade here if they want. Maybe they just have Undying Malice, sure. They're gonna get back. They're gonna shuffle it back, sure. Alright, well this is our opportune moment to just run out the Halana and Elena. Smack for 5. Hope they don't have a removal spell this turn. That is not a removal spell. Okay, we untapped with Halana and Elena. That's only good stuff for us. Let's keep the huge pressure up. I'm okay by this. They will get another 2/2 here, but we still have 2 of our relevant creatures alive. Alright, that was Organ Hoarder off the top of their library from the Illuminator's ability. Mill the Dissipate and a Siphon Essence. Yeah, counters aren't very good when you're already just dying on board. I don't think they have anything. So let's go land Siege Zombie. Pump up the Siege Zombie. We get to actually attack in with everything. This is a misblock by them. Maybe they don't realize the Hound Tamer can put a counter on itself. That's fine. We still take 2 trample from this as well. Okay. They do get to Organ Hoard again. But, I mean, I'm at 20 life, so... it's a little bit late for them. Alright. Yeah, pretty hard to win a game of Magic if you let the Halana and Elena sit on the battlefield for more than even a turn. Three and 2, and let's just win out. Let's be on the play. Let's draw well, not make mistakes. I think the 2 losses we have, maybe there were some better plays to be made, but it's up in the air. Maybe there was never going to be a way to beat the double ill-tempered loner. But on that second loss, playing out the 4/4 instead of cycling the clue, I don't know. The problem with doing that, sitting on the clue, or playing the 4/4 and not sacking the clue, is that they can just ping and get some blood and do some other nasty stuff, but... I mean, that just tells me there's still room to improve, right? Lots of interesting plays. Okay, this might cost me, but I'm gonna keep this hand on the play. I need a land next turn. Please don't mana screw me here. Oh, swamp, please. Wow! And they had the freaking Seafaring too, so... now we just kind of lose. They get to draw extra cards. This is brutal, dude. Super frustrating. And it's a little bit too late on that now as well, right? The damage is already done. I needed to draw Swamp exactly that third turn. So I can't even Parasitic Grasp the Werewolf unless I hit another Swamp. Because it's no longer a human. I guess I'm gonna pass here and see what they do. I don't think running out Hound Tamer into counter magic is gonna be good enough. And maybe they just sack their Catapult fodder to their Ecstatic Awakener here end of turn. Okay. Let's see then. I guess I'll just Crushing Canopy the Spectral Adversary in response. That's actually not a bad thing that they phased out my statue. That means they can't kill it on their turn. Now I don't want them to sack their Awakener, or sack their fodder to Awakener. Because that would be bad. I was gonna say, are they gonna sack that? No. Dang it, but they are sacking the Mind Leech Ghoul, so I'm gonna take 7 here. Ah, damn it. Man, so frustrating. Alright, well, if they have any way to deal with this, we're just dead, but nothing I can do about it. Yep, good game. Oh, I say good game, but... Man! Draft another sweet deck. The last few days have just been completely miserable for me. I mean, obviously there are always places to get to play better, and this is at least not a freaking 0-3 or whatever, but... I fully understand that that last keep was a little bit greedy. But really, I only needed to find 1 land and 3 draw steps, and we didn't get there. I really wanted to see this deck do a little bit better. It feels like the wins we had were even versus non-opponents too, right? Some of our opponents just didn't do anything, and we ran them over, but... Ah, well, that is the way it goes sometimes, you know? We will have to just trudge on the last couple of days. This is going to be going up on, I guess, Tuesday, so... 2 more days since the release of this video, and then we will have the new set. Finally. But thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. We had some cool draft experiences, at least. Maybe not the games weren't so interesting, but we did get some pretty fun runouts once in a while. Anyways, hit that like and subscribe. I'll see you back tomorrow.